Hi, I'm Ray. Welcome to this GCSE Maths video. If you find it helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button so I know to make more. Thanks. In your GCSE Maths paper, you'll need to memorise or have a way of working out the exact values for sine, cos and tan at 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degrees. Now, to save you from having to memorise all of those, there's a little trick we can do with some triangles, the properties of triangles, for at least the middle three. So for 30 degrees, 45 degrees and 60 degrees. And we use two triangles to do this. And I'm going to show you these triangles in this video. So for the first one, let's have a look at 45 degrees. So we'll start with drawing a right angle triangle where the hypotenuse is at the bottom. I'm going to say this is an isosceles triangle as well, which means that both of these angles here are equal and both of these sides are also equal. Now, because these two angles are equal and we've already got a right angle in there, then these are 45 degrees. And to make the maths easy for ourselves, we're going to say that these two equal length sides are 1 each. We can use Pythagoras to get the length of the hypotenuse, bearing in mind the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So that is 1 squared plus 1 squared is equal to the hypotenuse squared. So that means that 1 plus 1 is equal to the hypotenuse squared, which is the hypotenuse squared is equal to 2. And that means that our hypotenuse is root 2. So that gives us the length for that one. And now we just need to use SOHCAHTOA. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. So let's pick the angle that we're going to use. So we're going to use this angle here and we'll label our sides. So as we've already said, the side opposite the right angle, that's our hypotenuse. Then the side opposite the angle that we're looking at is our opposite, and the side adjacent that isn't the hypotenuse, that becomes the adjacent. So we can now go sine 45 degrees is equal to, we want the opposite, so the opposite is 1 over the hypotenuse, which is root 2. And we can normalize that by multiplying through by root 2. So we just rationalize the denominator there, which is like the standard way of writing it. So we say it's root 2 over 2. We do the same for cos 45. So in this case, it's the adjacent over the hypotenuse. The adjacent is also 1. The hypotenuse is still root 2. And again, we'll rationalize that denominator to give us root 2 over 2. And finally, if we go for tan 45, now we've got the opposite over the adjacent is 1 over 1. So tan 45 is equal to 1. Okay, so that's how we would get the values at 45 degrees. Now we'll do the values at 30 and 60 degrees. So we're going to draw another triangle. And this time we're going to draw an equilateral triangle to start. So all these lengths are the same. And these angles here, all of the angles are 60 degrees. And then we're going to cut this triangle in half. So we're going to draw a line straight down from that top angle, cutting it in half and using it and bringing it so it's perpendicular to the line below it. And that will make our right angle. And that will also half this top angle. So now this is 30 degrees. Now we're going to say that this triangle is 2, 2, and then this one where we've cut it in half is a 1. And we need to get the length of this line going down the middle. So we're going to have, we'll call that side x. And we'll say x squared plus, that's one side. Now our hypotenuse is this 2 here. So the other side that we need to add up is that 1. So x squared plus 1 squared is equal to 2 squared. We'll rearrange that a little bit. So we get x squared is equal, 2 squared is 4, 1 squared is 1. So we get x squared is equal to 3. So x is equal to root 3. And we'll just put that then as the length of that side then. So let's start with sine, we'll do sine, and again we'll start with that 30 degrees that's there. And we need to label, okay, so opposite of the 30 degrees gives us our opposite of the right angle gives us our hypotenuse, and this one here then is our adjacent. So for sine 30, we want the opposite, which is 1, over the hypotenuse, which is 2. So sine 30 is a half. We then want cos 30. So this one is equal to the adjacent, so that's root 3, over the hypotenuse. So that's over 2, and we'll leave it in that format because the denominator is already a whole number. And then we'll go with tan 30, and tan is the opposite, so 1, over the adjacent, which is root 3. So we can rationalize this and say that this is root 3 over 3. And then we will do the same again, but we're going to do it for that 60-degree angle. So we'll just grab another color so it's easy to see. And we'll label our sides again. So opposite that 60-degree angle is now our opposite. Opposite our right angle is still the hypotenuse. And the other one then we're left with our adjacent. So again, we'll go with sine 30. And this time our opposite is root 3 over our hypotenuse, which is 2. And then we can go, and then we want cos. It helps if I actually made an error there right in the angle here as well. So we'll just rub that out, and it's actually sine 60. And we did the numbers correct. I just wrote the wrong thing over here on the side. And I'll switch back to my pen. So now we want cos 60. And this is the adjacent. So for the green adjacent, which is 1, over the hypotenuse, which is 2. And finally, we'll go for tan 60. And this time we're going for the opposite, which is root 3, over the adjacent, which is 1. So that is equal just to root 3.